Hey, what is up guys? Delta goes back with another brand new video for you. Today we have top 5 Zoan Devil Fruits. I don't want to make this a big 3-minute intro or anything. I just want to get this out of the way. This is a subjective list. If you do not agree, please leave it in the comment section below. Tell me what I got wrong, who you would have picked over who. This list is ranked by power, potential, and most importantly of all, my opinion. So with that being said, let's get straight into it. Coming in hot at number 5, we got Marco the Phoenix. Devil Fruit named Tori Tori no Mi Model Phoenix. Man, where do I start with this dude? He been throwing hands with admirals. Hey, win, lose, or draw, he's still gonna squabble. But if you asking me, that's ancient history, OG. Look at what he be doing now. He's out here boxing the left and the right hand man of Kaido at the same time. Same time he's healing the whole crew. Bro must have hit the gym during the time skip. Nah, all jokes aside, Marco's fruit is busted, bro. Marco was bound to be on this list. The only thing you could argue is maybe place him a little bit higher. Bro can fly, heal himself, heal others, and on top of that, just look at this sick design. One of the main reasons I like this fruit so much is the fact that he can heal himself and heal others. All that being said, we still haven't seen Marco awaken his devil fruit yet. And if that ever does happen, I could very easily see this devil fruit moving up on the list. But until we see him get better at the healing aspect of this devil fruit, he's going to remain at number 5. Number 4, Sengoku the Buddha. Hito Hito no Mi Model Daibutsu. I already know some of y'all ain't going to be rocking with this pick at number 4, but hey, he an OG for a reason. Bro been out here boxing since yo daddy was in pull-ups. On a real note, bro's a golden giant Buddha. And if that ain't sell it for you, peep this. Shockwave. Straight at... Wait, who's that he just hit with that shockwave? Is that Blackbeard? Sengoku really out here shockwaving Blackbeard, aka current Yonko of the Sea. One of the top 4, boy. Okay, and he's not just doing this single-handedly. Every time we see Sengoku, he's with Garp. Coincidence? I think not. Every time we see Sengoku, we see Garp. Not even just current day Sengoku. I'm talking about back in their prime. Bro was the fleet admiral. They aren't just giving that position to anybody who walks in the door. Okay? Need I remind you who's currently in office? I don't think it's too much of a mental leap to say that this guy that's constantly shown with this other guy might be similar in power to him. This guy that has the top job in the Navy might be strong, you know? I don't feel like it's that big of a leap to take, so that's what I'm saying. On top of that, I mean, we haven't seen much of what he can do, but dude, if he is comparable to Garp in any way, bro, Garp was out here boxing the king of the pirates. All of that said, no, I don't think Sengoku is as strong as Gold D. Roger. No. What I'm saying is, I think he's been depicted with Garp so many times that it's hard for me not to think that he's at least somewhere around Garp's level. Plus, just going off of the potential of this fruit, we haven't even seen it in its awakened form yet. There's a lot of cool things that Oda could do with this, so that's why it's at the number 4 spot. Number 3, Saint Saturn. We don't even really know the devil fruit's name yet. I'm just gonna call it the spider demon fruit. Okay, I know we literally don't know anything about this dude yet, but there's already so much potential. I mean, this dude literally summoned himself with a pentagram. Like, what's up with all that? On top of looking like an absolute menace. I mean, the things we have seen so far are just insane. Bro got the head bust no jutsu, and I ain't talking about the one your girlfriend used. Bro got Marco regen. Stabbed to the chest? No problem, let me just fucking take that out and heal my wounds with some magic fucking dirty fingertip grease. I understand if you have any sort of gripe with this guy being at number 3 because most of the information I'm giving you is highly speculative. But circle back to this video in 9 months and I promise you I will not be wrong. This guy has all the setup to be a monster in the making. I mean, what do we really expect? This guy's one of the oldest, most influential, powerful people in the entire One Piece verse. Of course he would have his hands on some insane devil fruit. This is a Japanese yokai called a Gyuki. Now you might be like myself 10 minutes ago thinking, what the hell is a Gyuki? Well, A gyuki is a type of yokai depicted in Japanese folklore, typically consisting of a bull head and a spider body. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? What else does this gyuki usually do? Well, the gyuki typically paralyzes his enemies with fear, uses curses, and all sorts of other bullshit that you probably don't give a fuck about. Just know that this is some Japanese shit that Oda has up his sleeve. And with all that potential, he's earned himself the number 3 spot. Number 2, we got one of the former Yonko of the Sea, my boy, Kaido. Devil Fruit Oi Oi no Mi model Siryu. We all knew he was going to be on this list. I mean, he's a giant, flying, fire-breathing dragon. What more could you want from a Zoan? In One Piece, Kaido is often referred to as the strongest creature in the world. Okay, that includes giants, dragons, pirates, gods. Kaido is considered the top of the top. I mean, one of the first things we even see Kaido do is jump off a sky island trying to kill himself. But he's just built so different. He's built so forward tough that it just doesn't do shit. This dude has tried to kill himself at least 7 times. He's been captured by Marine/enemy forces 18 times. Okay? With a combined record of 40 failed execution attempts. Yep, they tried to kill this motherfucker 40 times, and every single time their swords would break or their guillotines would shatter. Like, what? Like, what? You think, oh, well, maybe, you know, if they use some hockey or some shit. Dude, 40 failed execution attempts on this man. Like, how could you, in 40 attempts, you couldn't take this man's life? Bro, like, that's how fucking tanky Kaido is before we even get into feats from his Devil Fruit. I mean, bro was already a tank without the Devil Fruit. So add that you can become a fucking huge dragon into the mix, and yeah, you are the strongest creature in the world. We'll give you that title, buddy. We'll fucking tip our hat to you, okay? Bro, look what he does to Luffy. One-shots him, okay? Luffy has to go on a fucking whole, like, 2-month, like, training arc in some fucking prison, dude. Just to even fucking maybe scrap with Kaido. He realizes, oh shit, he's on a whole nother level. There's a reason he's a fucking emperor, okay? Eventually, he does get put down by Luffy, but Luffy's the fucking main character, dude. Of course he's gonna get put down by Luffy. Eventually, everybody is. I think Shanks is gonna get fucking spanked by Luffy eventually, dude. It's not saying much to say, oh, he lost to Luffy. Okay, and he boxed with God for fucking 80 panels straight. Like, if anything, that's more of a feat, dude, that he even scrapped with Luffy so long. Luffy just gets lucky as hell, gets fucking 3 naps, he gets to eat fucking 100 chicken wings in between fights, and Zoro gets to fucking fight him with Law for a little bit while Luffy Dude, like, what is this shit? This is unfair as fuck. Kaido ain't never get the respect of a 1v1 fade, dude. Like, I swear he's getting jumped. Half the time he's getting jumped, bro. Before we get down to the number 1 pick, I want to just go over a few honorable mentions. Some people who are pretty cool, had a lot of potential, but just didn't quite make the cut. Starting off the honorable mentions, we got my boy Rob Lucci. I mean, this guy got a lot going for him. Member of CP0, former member of CP9. I just don't think that he has what it takes to be in the top 5. Just off of a lot of things, I think maybe he could, like, scrap with Marco, but I think Marco's fruit is just overall better, even though Lucci might be like a better user. Can't do an honorable mention segment without bringing up King and Queen. Why they didn't make the cut, you might be asking. Well, let's break it down. I didn't put them on this list because I felt like a lot of the reasons they're so strong aren't even really based off of their Devil Fruits. I think that if we're talking about simply the Devil Fruit of being able to turn into a long neck or being able to turn into a pterodactyl, I think both of those are cool, but not cool enough to take anybody else's spot. Another mention would be Yamato. I mean, she has that whole mythical Zoan ice wolf going on. I mean, there's definitely more at play with her fruit. I think she is very strong. We just haven't really seen that much. You could again argue, hey, we haven't seen much of Sengoku or Saint Saturn. So yeah, I think that she could very well have a spot on this list, but just in my opinion, I think the other people I've mentioned are just a little bit stronger. Last but not least, we got Katrina Devon. I talk a lot about potential in this video, and this Devil Fruit has no lack of it. I mean, we see she can transform into anybody. This will definitely let you get into all sorts of hijinks. as well as it's a mythical zone. I mean, there's obviously more at play than what we've seen. Again, off of potential and stuff, you could argue that she should have had a spot on here, but hey, it's my list. That's my opinion. Coming in hot at number 1, we got the man, the myth, the legend, Monkey D. Luffy. Devil Fruit Hito no Mi Maro Nika. For the longest time, everyone thought that this was a paramecia. Formerly known as the Gomu Gomu no Mi, this fruit has since been upgraded. I mean, the second we found out that this was a mythical Zoan, we knew shit was about to get real. I mean, Luffy went from the rubber dude to a fucking sun god overnight. I mean, granted, Oda has been dropping breadcrumbs since about Skypiea or so, but still. Seeing as Luffy is the protagonist of the show, I'm sure everybody watching this video is very familiar with his work, but I will quickly run down some of his accolades. After whooping some fishman ass, Luffy would receive his first bounty of 30 million. Flash forward today, and after liberating all of Wano, he's earned himself a respectable 3 billion berry bounty. Try saying that 5 times fast. In addition to earning himself a 3 billion berry bounty, he also earned the title of Yonko, meaning Luffy is finally at the home stretch and so close to becoming king of the pirates. Luffy's latest transformation came in the form of Gear 5. Along with a new coat of paint on top of him, he's also gotten access to a whole new list of moves. I mean, hell, one part during the Kaido fight, he literally turns giant and grabs a lightning bolt from the sky and throws it at Kaido. Like, what type of cartoon Looney Tunes ass bullshit is this fruit on? I mean, the world government and the 5 elders have been trying to get their hands on this fruit since before we knew who the fuck Luffy was. I mean, even with all the crazy things we've seen Luffy do with his fruit so far, I guarantee you this is just the tip of the iceberg and we're going to see even more crazy nonsense in the future. With all that being said, I think it's pretty obvious why the main character in the show is the #1 pick. Alright, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for sticking around. Let me know what I got wrong, what I got right. If you hate me, if you want me to get shot in the head, just let me know down below. And thanks again for watching. Peace.